I have a mess. I'm trying to catch up on my Hobonichi. Midori-ichi. Okay, move this stuff out of the way. Move over our tiny stories from Tiny Bugs, Pier 39. That was fun. Today, we're going to do Golden Gate Park. Woohoo! I think Tuesday at the rehab center yesterday is be mean to your clients day. These are really super nice people, but boy, oh boy, Tuesdays, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, and you need to do this, or you're not going to be able to walk, and blah, 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 blah. Every time I think I'm doing pretty good, they shoot me down. And then on Thursdays, they're like super nice. Oh, you're doing so fantastic. Oh, la, 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 la. I don't know. Okay. I had all these things down here. So we are talking about Golden Gate Park. It is way older than I thought it was. Way older now. My stomach is growling. I had a folder that had a lot of ephemera. Here it is. Store-bought ephemera. Even though I love my own ephemera, for sure. The store-bought stuff comes in handy. And I think I did this one on, I've been doing this part on Procreate. Well, sort of on Procreate, but these are like beach rocks fossilized in the background, even though it's Golden Gate Park, but I thought it was kind of like, ooh, I like that one. Kind of organic. That's the word I'm looking for. And then let's see what we can blend in with store-bought stuff. I mean, and this is really huge amounts of lots of stuff. These belong in another place. I'm trying to organize. Oh, and take some of the stuff that's here home because we only have a month to go. All right, what is in this? I think this is all Ireland stuff. Oh, but it'll work. There's a lot of little tickets and maybe not all of them. I did buy an Ireland ephemera pack. Those look Irish to me. Before we went to Ireland. But I kind of like to put in my own stuff too. Carty, thank you for your kind words, as always. I try. All right, let's hit the mother load here. Kind of, ooh, looking for textures and color. But not spending a lot of time decision making. Kind of want it to be spontaneous. And that the paper, you know, does the thinking for me. I still believe in that. It's my religion, paper religion. The paper does the talking. That's good for Golden Gate Park. So yes, it's much older than I thought. 1870 is when it opened. That's just like crazy. Kind of going to use some flowers too, because there are lots of those kind of things. So it's 3 miles long by half a mile wide. Refugee camp after the 1906 earthquake. There were several encampments. The Presidio, where's my coffee? The Presidio had a huge one, which is the old military base. Whoops. Which now it has been turned into George Lucas, Star Wars people, his Industrial Light and Magic conglomerate, all of that. Now this is a map of Ireland, but I'm okay with doing that because I kind of think it served its purpose. Then you can turn it upside down and do something else with it perhaps. Has 9 lakes, 2 huge museums, many gardens, sports fields, buffaloes, statues, windmills, and music venues. It was the 1894 World's Fair site, 20% larger than Central Park, 3rd most visited park in the U.S. Central Park is first, and oh shoot, oh, the all the grounds around the Capitol in DC, Washington. Sites have tons of films and TV shows. They've used it as backdrops forever, which is cool. All right, let's see. The ruler, I like. A metal ruler is around here somewhere, but I can't seem to find it at the moment. You would think this was a huge business that people were in and out all day, making messes, creating problems for me. No, it's all mine. I'm always responsible for all of it. Can you see this? Tried to move this up a little bit. I'm moving you. Sorry, don't get seasick. I'm gonna have to have a little word of prayer with my neighbors. Really, I'm not that brave. But they have these stupid lights, kind of like oversized fairy lights, what people call fairy lights these days. And I mean, our houses are this close together. Now these are the people right in front of me, which their front faces my front, but really our front is the back because that's the water side. They put some on the top floor, the middle floor, and the parking area, and they leave them on all night. Because I'm not going up and down the stairs, I'm still in this bedroom downstairs, which is right across the street from all the lights. Urgh. Okay. Home for lots of protests. There's always protests, especially in the 60s, around Golden Gate Park. And it was the home for the 49ers football team from 1946 to 1970, which that means sometimes when my dad was watching that when we were kids, it was at Kezar Stadium, which was in Golden Gate Park. I didn't realize that either. Cool. Okay, we're gonna start here. Now tomorrow, I have a little bit of a dilemma. Well, depends on if I go home tomorrow, Thursday. Video for Friday. I did not print. I don't have it prepared, this part prepared yet. Because this I'm typing instead of writing, because I can get more on it. Kind of looks cool, in my opinion. But I don't have any, and my printer, like I said, is acting up down here. I don't know why. Maybe I should play with it this afternoon. I tried to get my husband to play with it the other day when he was here, but he didn't take the bait. This thing is acting up. So, the two little bugs. So I thought, well, okay, well, maybe I'll take a day and make bugs and then catch back up, because I want to put bugs in these also somehow. I'm not quite sure yet. I think I'm going to make little versions of what the ones I've already made. Oh, and I got to show you something too. I did off camera without you. Oi, oi, oi. So yeah, yesterday was physical therapy day. So beautiful, the weather. I ate lunch outside yesterday on one of the picnic tables out front. I made my title page. Used some stuff from Allie Edwards. Turn the page, new story. That's the San Francisco stamp. And I put it in a bunch of different colors. And I took all of the stamps and put them on one big block. Not all of them, but most of them. And then I kind of overlapped them in different colors. Love it. So yeah, I walked on the beach. I ate lunch outside. It was 63 degrees. And if you're out of the wind, it felt delightful. Which there's always a breeze down by the water. And I sauteed some vegetables and made some veggie tacos. Kind of just soft tacos with veggies inside. Which is some of my favorite ways to eat, but my husband doesn't like to eat that way. So when I'm down here, I do it down here. I mean, he likes vegetables and he's okay with it, but he really can't make a meal on vegetables like I can. Oh, that's so pretty. This is that crazy, I think this might have been, yeah, this was the back of something else my granddaughter and I did over Thanksgiving for our Thanksgiving Day tree. And so I just took the back of it and put water on all that acrylic paint and on that cellophane, this thing, and just kind of use it as a jelly plate. Oh, might be my new favorite thing. Because it's super unpredictable, super easy. Packaging is free. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this as a base and then kind of put a collage on top of it. It would help if I could get it straight though. Am I? And that's about 2 or 3 different greens. I used, oh, it's gorgeous. I used Dina Wakley and Diane Reevely's paints, which those little bottles can go a long way. And then I water them down, squirt them on here, scrape it across with a wet paintbrush, and just put it on here and let it do what it wants to. Love it. All right, let's see. And I'm just kind of making this a little green for the green space of Golden Gate Park. And some flowers, because there are a lot of flowers and gardens. But I don't want them to look like obvious journal cards. But that one's kind of pretty. Minus that part. And people. It's always lots of people. My favorite thing is if you go early in the morning sometimes, go through there, like if you're on the way to the airport or something. And you, because Highway 101, I think it's called 19th Avenue, goes down through the city and past Golden Gate, parts of Golden Gate Park. You can see the little tiny Chinese ladies doing Tai Chi on corners and in groups. Oh, loved watching them do that. I mean, these little ladies can barely move, but boy, they're a lot more limber than I am, even before I fell. Oh, I like this one. Okay, so before I get going, I'm going to read you what I wrote on here. Museum Day. Yay, a grumpy Spencer said. Not just any museums, the Golden Gate Park ones. Cool ones, excited Sage said, eager to get there. The De Young and the Academy of Sciences. That one has dinosaurs, said Sage. You'll like it. I hope to sip tea in the Japanese tea gardens and walk over the half-circle bridge. Oh, I was going to put in a half-circle. Putting in her wish list. Oh, let's have a picnic by the buffaloes, cried Sage. Local sourdough bread and local salami sandwiches. Yes, of course. We better get out of bed. We have a busy day. I am going to try to do... Maybe I could do it out of this. If you've ever seen pictures of the Japanese tea gardens, which are super cool, they have a huge bridge. I don't know if it's still around. Oh, yeah. But it's super curved and it has lots of meetings like most Japanese gardens do. Now I'm going to try to glue this down without losing everything. And it's all feng shuied and all that kind of stuff, which is amazing. Parts of their culture, if you ask me. I like everything to be on a different plane. I don't want it to be even. I like the torn edges to show. Prefer it to be straight, if possible. Just to add texture. That bridge, I like I said, I don't know if you can still walk on it because at some point it's going to be damaged, I would think, unless they work on it regularly. I took my husband's kids, the girls, years and years ago. They were little, to San Francisco, and they were at bad ages, moody ages, like 12 and or maybe 10 and 14 or 11 and 15. Those kids, they were so excited. They did everything. Dragged them across the Golden Gate Bridge to the Japanese tea gardens. We went down. My parents were living in the Central Valley, San Joaquin Valley. And we went down. My sister was in San Mateo, I think. And my nephew was like 2. Now he's 23. That's how long that was. Oh, I love this. But I dragged them on cable cars. Made them eat crab at Fisherman's Wharf out of a can on the side of the street. Oh, when we went down to the Central Valley, we picked artichokes at a farm where you could pick your own and cook them for them. Anyhow, we're off the topic of San Francisco, but the Japanese, that bridge in the Japanese tea garden is really cool. You could walk on it when they were there. I love this. So I have, let's see, how many pieces of paper on here? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe? More than 7. I love the number 7. But fun, fun, fun. So, Golden Gate Park. 3rd most visited park in the United States. Central Park, and then the mall in Washington, and then this. So tomorrow, since I don't have these printed for the next day, unless I go home tomorrow, I can do my video afterwards. and then print this when I get home, if the printer won't work. Or I can make bugs and start putting little versions of these guys, hide them in here. It's like, where's Waldo? Where's Sage and Spencer? Loving this. So yeah, my neighbor's lights all night long. I mean, I can close the blinds, but still it looks like a spaceship in here, lit up. They're nice people. I think they're from Indiana or somewhere where it's freezing right now. Lots of ice. They just bought that house, but they've had houses in here before. Oh, this is so much fun. All right, I need a cover, don't I? Don't know what I'm gonna do though. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow.